landing and departing runway 24, transition level 050, read back all hold short instructions, advise on initial contact, you have information Bravo. Memmingen Airport information Bravo 0706 Zulu, wind ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 02 to point -01 QN 81022, landing and departing runway 24, transition level 050, read back all hold short instructions, advise on initial contact, you have information Bravo. Memmingen Airport information Bravo 0706 Zulu, wind ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 02 to point -01 QN.
Fleming ground, good evening, Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo requesting IFR clearance to Echo Delta November Yankee with information Bravo on board.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, Memmingen ground, thanks for information Bravo. Expect runway 24, Hampton for Alpha departure, initial climb to flight level 080, squawk 1000.
Could you please give me the initial, the departure again, Delta Lima Echo?
Negative, squawk 1000.
And the SID?
Negative, squawk 1000.
Second, the clearance please, Delta Lima Echo.
Negative, squawk 1000.
Roger, cleared for Friedrichshafen via the Capt 4 Alpha departure. Initial climb 5000, squawk 1000, Delta Lima Echo.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Roger, we'll call back for start or taxi, Delta Lima Echo.
With a 1 Charlie Bravo, run 6 taxi at pilot's discretion.
Ram 6 taxi at my discretion with a 1 Charlie Bravo.
Checklist. Primer is locked, avionics master is on, meter is checked, radio is on, transponder is set, altimeter is set, heading is set. Landing gear is checked. Hello there. Parking brake, okay. Before takeoff. Roger. Delta Lima Echo, request taxi to the active.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, runway 24, taxi at clear discretion.
Runway 24 at own discretion, Delta Lima Echo. Okay. Mamming Tower, Delta Echo, Golf Lima Echo, runway 24, ready for departure.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, backtrack runway 24, call when ready for departure.
Roger, will call back when ready for departure. Backtrack runway 24, Delta Lima Echo.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, cross runway 24, continue taxi via
Cross runway 24, contact C via.
negative cross runway 24.
Cross runway 24, Delta Lima Echo. Yes, brakes checked. Before taxi, before takeoff, controls of radio correct. Okay, neutral, red, trim, latched, flaps set. Fuel pump on, fuel mixture is rich, prop full forward, carb is off, engine is checked. Strobes on. And transponder is set. Ready for departure. Delta Lima Echo, ready for departure.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, Dominion Tower, wind variable, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff, Delta Lima Echo.
No Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Delta Lima Echo. Let's go. Stable. Takeoff thrust set. Airspeed alive. 16. Takeoff. What's the freight? Gear up. Flaps up.
Echo Golf Lima Echo, contact Munich radar 120.65.
120.65 for Delta Lima Echo, goodbye.
Negative Munich radar on 120.65.
Munich radar on 120.65. Munich radar, Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, 4,000 feet.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, Munich radar contact, climb to flight level 090.
Climbing flight level 090, Delta Lima Echo.
Speedbird 675, contact London radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, speedbird 675.
And prop reduce RPM. $5,000 feet. Checklist. Lamp. Fuel pump is off. Power is reduced.
Air Baltic 452, contact London radar 127.6. Center on 127.6, Air Baltic 452.
Mixtures. Lean. Okay.
Alpine 67 Tango Alpha, contact Venice Center 124.4 Alpha, good morning. Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Alpine 67 Tango Alpha.
Baltic 4 Romeo Kilo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4 Baltic 4 Romeo Kilo.
Fueling 45 Papa November, contact Prop Center 118.375. Send on 118.375, fueling 45 Papa November. Have a good morning. City Air Golf Papa, maintain 240 knots. Maintain 240 knots, City Air Golf Papa. Lufthansa 1744, contact Vienna Center 124.4. Center on 124.4, Lufthansa 1744. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, radar vectors, ILS runway 06, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors for ILS runway 06 and will report when ready for descent. Delta Lima Echo.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, Friedrichshafen Airport landing runway 06.
Roger, landing runway 06, QNH 1023 for Delta Lima Echo.
Tracker Delta Bravo, expect a visual approach runway 06 left. Expect a visual approach runway 06 left, Tracker Delta Bravo. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo QNH 1023, expect radar vector for ILS runway 06.
Expecting radar vectors for ILS runway 06 and QNH 1023.
Negative runway 06.
Runway 06, Delta Lima Echo.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, descend to flight level 060.
Descending flight level 060, Delta Lima Echo.
Westwater 3 uniform, contact Vienna Center 124.4, bye-bye. Center on 124.4, Westwater 3 uniform.
Munich radar, Ryanair 6 Kilo, descending 5, Canton 1 Delta, flight level 129.
Ryanair 6 Kilo, Munich radar, radar contact. City Tango X-ray, contact London radar 127.6. Center on 127.6, City Tango X-ray, bye-bye. Ryanair 6 Kilo QNH 1022, expect the ILS runway 24 with the 438 transition.
QNH 1022, expect the ILS runway 24 with the 438 transition, Ryanair 6 Kilo.
City Air Golf Puppet, increase speed 230 knots. Increase speed 230 knots, City Air Golf Puppet. Speed 631, contact London radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, speedbird 631.
Munich radar SRB5 to landing, good morning, flight level 339.
SRB5 to indeed Munich radar identified.
Channel 6 Hotel, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Channel 6 Hotel.
Turkish 30 Juliet Heavy, contact London radar 127.6. Contact London radar 127.6, Turkish 30 Juliet Heavy. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo descend to 4,000 feet, QN 81022.
Descending to 4,000 feet, QNH 1022. Delta Lima Echo.
Munich radar to Fulham Romeo, good morning, flight level 137.
You Fulham Romeo, the Munich radar identified. Mosquito 59 Zoo, contact Prop Center 118.375, have a good morning.
Center on 118.375, Mosquito 59 Zoo.
Sun Express for Delta Lima, contact London radar 127.6, have a good morning.
Center on 127.6, Sun Express for Delta Lima.
Ocean 91 Delta, contact Vienna Center 124.4. Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Ocean 91 Delta. Speed road 675, contact London radar 127.6, have a good morning. Contact London radar 127.6, speedbird 675. Aston 073, contact London radar 127.6. Contact London radar 127.6, Aston 073, bye-bye.
Munich radar 017, Juliet November, good morning, descending via Lox 1 Delta, flight level 143.
Euro in 7 Juliet November, Munich radar identified. Boeing 7 Juliet, November 2 NH1022 to expect the ILS runway 24 with the dot 438 transition.
QNH1022 to expect the ILS runway 24 with the 438 transition, Boeing 7 Juliet, November.
Dog D1 Romeo Juliet, contact Munich approach 132.305.
Contact Munich approach 132.305. Dog D1 Romeo Juliet.
Fully Romeo, Munich radar, expect radar vectors on now Zulu runway 26.
Expect radar vectors are now Zulu runway 26 low full in Romeo.
Unit radar, Condor 1 Papa with in flight level 360.
Condor 1 Papa with unit radar identified. Lima Romeo, contact Innsbruck approach 128.975.
Contact Innsbruck approach 128.975 do for Lima Romeo.
Juliet November, clear direct yaw 438, cross yaw 438 at or above 4,060 feet, cleared ILS runway 24.
Clear direct 43A, Kosovo 43 detector above 4,060 feet. Clear ILS runway 240 in 7 Juliet, November.
Munich radar 0 winds 23 Papa, good morning, flight levels 380.
Euro winds 23 Papa to Munich radar contact.
Delta Lima Echo request.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo reading you loud and clear.
Delta Lima Echo requesting direct to RGEF. Alpha Romeo Golf Echo Whiskey. Sorry, Victor.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo Alpha to your current waypoint. Continue direct airsoft. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo turn left heading 225 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 225 vector for the approach, Delta Lima Echo.
Euro in 7 Juliet, November, contact the Minin Tower 126.855.
Contact tower 126.855, Euro in 7 Juliet, November.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Munich approach 132.305.
Contact Munich approach 132.305, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot.
Condor 1 Papa Whiskey, contact London radar 127.6.
Contact London radar 127.6, Condor 1 Papa Whiskey. Munich radar, Ryanair Alpha Lima descending via Limpo 1 Delta, flight level 139.
Ryanair Alpha Lima Munich radar contact. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo contact Zurich radar 126.225. Bye.
126.225. Bye bye, Delta Lima Echo.
Negative Zurich radar on 126.225.
Zurich radar on 126.225. Zurich radar Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo 4,000 feet, heading 225.
Echo Golf Lima Echo Zurich radar and radar contact. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, turn right, heading 255.
Turn right, heading 255, Delta Lima Echo.
Zurich radar, KLM 651, good morning, flight level 390.
KLM 651, Zurich radar identified. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, 2 miles from NY 600, turn left, heading 095, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 06.
Turn left, heading 095, maintaining 4000 and until established on final approach for ILS 06, Delta Lima Echo.
Swiss 5 Papa Golf, Zurich radar, expect radar vectors ILS runway 14.
Expect radar vectors ILS runway 14, Swiss 5 Papa Golf.
Kilometers wind 75 Mike, contact lines control 128.3. Center on 128.3, kilometers wind 75 Mike, have a good morning. Swiss 5 Papa Golf will contact Zurich approach 125.955.
Contact Zurich approach 125.955 Swiss 5 Papa Golf.
Delta Lima Echo established on the ILS 06.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, you're already on approach, unable.
Delta Lima Echo established ILS.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, the farm. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, contact reader Jason Tower 134.305, have a good morning.
Friedrichshafen Tower 134.305 for Delta Lima Echo. Goodbye.
Zero radar, Lufthansa 1 Papa November, good morning, flight level 206.
Friedrichshafen Tower, good evening. Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, established ILS runway 06.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo Friedrichshafen Tower, wind variable runway 06, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 06, Delta Lima Echo. Okay, gear down. Drop forward. Reached. Runway inside. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Yes, down.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, exit next available taxiway.
Affirmative. Taxiing next available taxiway. Delta Lima Echo. Delta Lima Echo exited at the Delta.
Treat adjacent Tower Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, go ahead.
Requesting parking.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, welcome to Friedrich Hafen Airport, say parking or advise if need assignment.
Requesting parking number 3, general aviation.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Echo, run 3 taxi via Delta Mike.
Ram 3 taxi via Delta Mike, Delta Lima Echo.
Negative taxi via Delta Mike.
Taxi via Delta Mike, Delta Lima Echo. Parking brake is set. Radios off. Transponders off. Avionics off. Master switches off. Throttle is closed. Mixture is cut off. Magnetos off. Control wheel is secured. Doors are closed. Tie downs are secured. Everything is off. And I know all off. Bye bye.